Hi, Laura.
Hi, Carolina.
Hi. Thank you for meeting me today. This conversation is designed to help me better understand your needs relate with technology. My goal is to listen to your experiences and work with you to identify a specific challenge and possible next steps that can support your teaching. There are no right or wrong answers. I am interested in learning what has worked for you, what has been difficult, and what kind of support will be most useful. In your survey that you fill it out before, you identify general technology skills as your main technology-based challenge. When you think about your daily work, which technology task would you most like to improve?
Well, I think my challenge is using many technology tools. I need a lot of help with all of Google Workspace, Google Classroom, Drive, meetings, calendars. I think I would like to become more organized and confident when I'm using them all together.
And how comfortable do you feel using Google Classroom to organize, share information with the students, families, colleagues at job?
Well, I some parts of Google Classroom are easy, but sometimes posting is where I need help, because when I post something, time passes and then I have to look it up. I forget.
Mhm.
Um, Communication with the parents is very important, and I think I need a lot of help there.
What would an organized Google Classroom look like for you?
Making my routine easier. I would like students and families to know exactly where to find the assignments I add, and all the resources, all the information, to have them so easy for me
Uh,
to post.
mhm. And how do you currently organize your teaching documents and digital resources in Google Drive?
Well, I have many documents in my Google Drive, but I don't always have an organized system. And sometimes that's where I really need help.
What type of organization system will be most useful or most helpful for you?
I think having like a folder system for
Mhm.
lesson plans, everything in there, resources, easy
Okay.
to find.
And how comfortable are you using Google Calendar to schedule meetings and organize your professional responsibilities?
Well, I do know how to use Google Calendar for basic schedulings, but I would really like to use it more efficient. I would like to organize meetings and put reminders that
Okay.
would help me manage my time.
Mhm. You also mentioned that communication is an important part of your work. How do you currently send message or emails to families?
Well, I send messages individually,
Mhm.
but that takes so much time sometimes. Like, I would really like to improve the communication with parents. Sometimes I would make mistakes when sending them, and that is very embarrassing. Um, have all files organized to send when I need to write to these parents, and have all the information easily just to attach any attachments that I have to add. Um, and so these are things that have really happened to me when, like, maybe the school shuts down because of a storm. And I think that is really where I need to have all those files organized to just
Mhm,
be ready and send an email easily to all the parents, and not individually like I sometimes have to do.
mhm. When you think about Google Classroom, Google Drive, Google Calendar, Google Meet, sending emails, do you see them as separate tools, or would you like to develop a system where they work together?
Definitely. Yeah, I think I use them like separate, and I would really like to use the tools as one system. I think that would help me save time and work better.
Okay. And what have you already tried to improve your use of these Google Workspace tools?
Well, I have attended professional developments at work. Um, I've watched tutorials or videos. Um, so I have learned some of the tools through practice, and also by asking colleagues for help. I also have tried to organize my files and use tools on my own, but asking people for help is really sometimes embarrassing. And sometimes, people are busy, and it's like I cannot be doing that all the time.
Mhm. And which of the strategies you have tried has worked best for you?
Well, I prefer when somebody shows me,
Mhm.
demonstrates the process. Um, I've done tutorials that guides you one by one, but it also takes time like that. I think I do it better when one-on-one. So seeing someone demonstrate the steps and practice them, that has really worked for me.
Okay. And what have you tried that didn't work well?
Well, sometimes the general training is difficult because it covers so much, and that doesn't always show how to use a specific thing that I need to do.
Mhm,
And so really, for me, it's practice, and somebody trying, helping me one on one.
mhm. Based on everything we have discussed, what would you say is the most important technology challenge right now?
So I think, yeah, my main challenge is using all of Google Workspace more effectively.
Mhm.
Creating an organized system for all my responsibilities. I would really like to feel more confident when using all of these: Google Drive, Google Classroom, Google Calendar, meetings, emails.
Okay. If your coaching is successful, what would you like to be able to do independently?
Well, I would like to really organize my files more effectively and use all of the Google Workspace tools, as I've been saying. That is really, and the organize parents' communications more effectively.
Which of these areas would you like to focus on first?
Um, I think my Google Drive and improving my Google Classroom would be the best place to start, because that really is something that I have to be using daily.
Okay, thank you so much for your interview. It has been very useful for planning our coaching, and see you next time.
All right. Thank you very much. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.